very practical. How do you delegate a task? That's the first simple thing, like delegating one task to one specific other person. If you can't do that, that's definitely limiting you from scaling. And then how do you build that out, that you have a systemic way of delegating tasks to other people? In corporate, you have role descriptions which allow you to understand what the person is doing and going deeper into what their task is. And then as a manager, you need to understand what are the different departments who are doing that. Because if we are talking about scaling, you're building an organizational structure which you most probably in the beginning don't have. You have 5 guys that are working on something and figuring it out. And then over time, if you're scaling above 20, let's say, you need to build a department structure where you go more into the formal way of delegating. You are the head of sales, and as the head of sales, you have a sales department, and the task of the sales department are this, and they're different than the task from the marketing department. So really building that structure, though that you're very early still, helps you to systematize and increase the speed of scaling. Because if you do this, if you have 50, you will have a problem. It's really getting early on that and building maybe an artificial structure in the beginning, which sounds weird because you want to have the agile system of a startup, but it's limiting you from scaling because you need to onboard people. I've worked with some of the extreme scaling startups. They're onboarding hundreds of people per month. If you don't have a structure to do that, it's not possible. So really build something that helps you on a one-on-one, like how do you delegate tasks and follow through and do that in the details, but as well, how do you do that systemic as a company?